Hey everyone, back with another gameplay video. We're playing Domain Zoo again today. I'm testing this list that came from DakFaden07. You can check him out on YouTube. And he ran 4 Orcish Bowmasters. So I tested Bowmasters a little bit like a week or two ago. Felt like it was okay, but it was a little awkward with the mana base because you tended to want to have more black sources that are shocks. So the tweak that he made is he added a 20-second land as a Godless Shrine. So I'm giving that a try. You can fetch it relatively easily, so you end up with some situations where maybe you want to play Bowmaster on turn 2, and now you just have another fetch to get that can help facilitate that. So that's the reason for it. We're playing 4 Bowmaster, so we've trimmed on Nishoba Brawlers, and we've only got 2 of them. So Bowmaster is obviously good as another removal spell against Ragavan, against other Bowmasters, also good against the Ring. So this list should be pretty strong in the kind of current meta because of like all the ring decks floating around. So we've got basically 4 Leyline Binding, 4 Stubborn Denial, and 4 Bowmasters as kind of main deck ring hate cards. And then looking at the sideboard here, so we've got a few small changes. So I still have Chain to the Rocks. I still really like it against Scam, against really any matchup where you need more removal. It's good against Murktide too. But we're testing 2 Celestial Purge. This is kind of another Scam hate card, so it hits base like any permanent they play. You can also exile Blood Moon, things like that. We do have 2 Rest in Peace for a Graveyard hate. Still have 2 Flusterstorm for a Cascade hate mostly. We do have 2 Natural State. I still like Natural State. I think, although we have seen Hammer Time fall off a lot in the meta, as well as Amulet Titan, I think there is still a lot of Amulet Titan out there. And the issue I found with cutting Natural State is it makes the Titan matchup almost unwinnable because you end up only having 2 mana answers to their 1 mana Amulet, and you just it's just very difficult to win. So I think you need the 2 Natural State if you're expecting to face Amulet at all. I think it's just, for me, it's just too risky to cut it entirely, and then you end up playing in a larger tournament where you could play Amulet twice, and then that's just that ruins your whole day because you wanted to trim slots. So I think you still need Natural State. I think it's good against Tron. It's good against some other artifact decks, Hammer Time, things like that. But I just don't feel like I can leave with playing a major event without 2 Natural States in the sideboard. I do have 1 Veil of Summer. This is mostly going to come in on the play against all the sort of mono black Dimir decks as well as Scam. So I like it as a 1-of because sometimes it's clunky in multiples, and I also really only like on the play. I think on the draw it's kind of significantly worse because then you top deck it. It's not that great. So I think it's okay as a 1-of because I wanted to fit some other stuff. We have 2 Tear Asunder. I still like that as a ring hate card. I still like it as Blood Moon hate. It's just good versatile removal against Omnath, things like that. And then we've got 1 of Hidetsugu. That's kind of just a sweeper for Rhinos, Hammer, things you might want to come across when you need a sweeper. And then we still have Jegantha. So we're going to just run through an MTGO league. If you enjoy this kind of content, you can go ahead and subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys for round 1. Okay, starting off with round 1. I'll be on the play here. Sounds good. We got turn 1 Ragavan, so we're going to get exactly the kind of hand you like to see on the play. Probably just start off with Steam Vents. Guess that's where I have it right there. And with the rest of our hand, we're probably just going to play threats out. I do have, again, I experiment with different mana bases. So we are back to having the basic plains and basic forest in this deck, so that's could be useful against Burn. I was kind of messing around to see if you could get more consistency out of cutting the basics, but it is definitely risky with Burn so popular in the meta. Is you end up wanting to fetch for basic forest to save life, and it's harder to do that when you don't have a basic forest, or when you only have basic plains or something like that. See if he has an answer for my Ragavan. Plains, Hammer Time? Okay. Okay, second Ragavan. We're just going to bolt this. Bolt the Giver. Attack with Ragavan. Play Kavu, most likely. Okay, Solitude. So now we'll just play our... So he's got 3 cards in hand. Now we're just going to play our Nacatl. Trying to think if there's a reason to play. Is it 3/3? Probably not. So we're going to get our Overgrown Tomb here. And that way we can potentially get double red next turn with a Sacred Foundry. 3 cards in hand. Oh, okay, so he's just Death and Taxes. Well, we have to kill this. Yeah, I think we just kill this. And then we'll probably play Ragavan. We could have tried Dash Ragavan there, potentially save the Tribal Flames, but I think he... that might have been the better play. I just want to deal with the Arbiter, though. Okay, I don't care that much about that. Do we want to waste a Tribal Flame? Let's see, he can block the Monkey. Do I care, though? Could just attack him. I kind of want to just keep doing this. He's having a hard time overcoming this stuff. He's got 1 card in hand. Questing Beast. Okay, very interesting. So I think I have lethal, almost lethal next turn. He's got 1 card in hand. I don't know exactly what can dig him out of this. Okay. I think this is pretty straightforward, right? Find the Extraction Specialist. Then he loses. Where do I bind the Arbiter? Just don't think I want him to gain life. He has to block here. I think that was correct. Could be wrong. Could have binded the Arbiter. No, I think this is... It's at 2 with 1 card in hand. All right, obviously we top deck really well. Basically answers to every one of his spells. This is a dicey matchup here. In general, I don't know that I really have anything that's good in this matchup. Tear Asunder if he's playing Vile. Like, I don't know. You can... The thing with the issue I have always with Chain of the Rocks with something like this is like they have land destruction, but I think it's... Is it better than anything else I have? I don't know. Maybe I just don't board anything. Wait, I don't want Celestial Purge. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm just not going to board. You could argue to bring in Chained and stuff, but I have extra removal with Bowmasters. So, although he doesn't have a lot of 1 toughness creatures, you could argue to trim on Tribal Flames. Maybe bring in Chained. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot that's good for this sort of matchup. I'm assuming he has land destruction because he has Leon in Arbiter. Okay, this time we're on the draw. See it how we manage this. I think I have to mulligan this. This is a 5-lander. I think we keep this on the draw. This is awkward. Let me just start with Nacatl. Turn. Yeah, this hand's so awkward. I feel like I need the removal for... Maybe Ragavan's not that good on the draw here. Maybe a Ragavan. I guess I'm just worried about needing the removal. Vial, okay. I think we have to probably bind the Vial. Okay, there's another Ragavan, so I think we just have to go Savai Triome here. Yep. I guess this is the classic, like, do I bind Leonin Arbiter, or do I bind the Vial? Or do I Tribal Flames Leonin Arbiter? It's bad if he starts destroying lands next turn. Could be a reason to Tribal Flames. On the other hand, I'll give him basically a way to dump his hand. Wish I could double spell. Might not be the correct play. I'm just supposed to deal with the Arbiter now. But I think that's good. It seems like his hand's full of 2-drops. I hope he just doesn't have Ghost Quarter or something. And so no 1-drop in hand. Yeah. Seeming like he doesn't have any. Okay, so he had Seiju. Okay. I guess I'm just going to lose this game now. Okay. Need a red source in the red source waiting room. Okay, and there's the game. Yeah, so he's just going to Stone Rain me every turn, so I can't really win this. Unless I draw a red source and Tribal Flames Arbiter. So I guess that's what I need to do. But it has to be... That's not a red source. So I guess I binded the Aether Vial when really I needed to bind the Arbiter, and it was just too risky of a play. Must have a second Arbiter. Oh, no, I can't double block because I only have 1/1. Okay. Like I said, this is any land destruction deck. It's a terrible matchup, and he had 2 land destruction spells in his opener. So, basically how it goes. Okay. I'm just going to concede. We're not ever going to win this. So I guess I was supposed to bind Arbiter and not Aether Vial. It's just too risky. I don't think bringing in Chain, like, we have nothing for this matchup, so we just play it. Got one land. Stands good. So you brought in like Prismatic Ending or something. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. We got saved. Expecting a Solitude or something? Path to Exile, maybe? Nope. March, okay. Five cards in hand. The worst thing would probably be something like, oh, he plays the Beseiju. And then Path to Exile. No, okay. It's not that bad then. Probably just going to bind the Arbiter. He already played a Beseiju, which means it's unlikely he has another one. And I don't want to put Beseiju Arbiter in the graveyard, I think. Probably get Savai Triome here. Okay. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Trying to think if there's a reason to Tribal Flames now. Could need it if he plays something else. Tribal Flames into 7. Something that makes a lot of sense, but I have all my types now, so. Also just Bolt Giver now. Also grab Jegantha maybe. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to save that Tribal Flames in case he plays another Arbiter. I haven't seen this card before. Hardcast Solitude would be pretty bad here if you want land Solitude. Maybe that's what he's got. I don't know. I don't feel like I play this game particularly well. Assume he's going to Ghost Quarter me at some point. Or not. Okay. Kind of what I was expecting. One card in hand. Okay, I'm probably going to lose this game, I guess. Right, I can bolt the Giver now, but you can get the Solitude back. I don't have a way to deal with that. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking good. That was like a very good like combo there. The Solitude plus Samwise. Maybe I was supposed to bring in like Rest in Peace here, because all the Samwise stuff, I don't know. Not in a good position. I think we just lose this one. I was in a good position. Maybe if I can find a removal spell for... Okay, that's good for me. But I play Jegantha, and next turn he just kills it. What to do? That doesn't help me. Oh, I should have boarded out the stubs, I guess, for Chain, because it does literally nothing against this deck. Yeah, I don't really know how I win this. I play Jegantha, he Solitudes it. Then he starts Ghost Quartering me. Can't Ghost Quarter me yet. I think we just have to jam and pray. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could have played it better, maybe, but I just don't know. I mean, this is such bad, so terrible for me. And I had a pretty good hand too, and I felt like I had some good interaction, but maybe I was just too greedy with that Tribal Flames, and I could have, but he still would have gotten it back. So it's better than nothing. Keep fighting here. Okay. I guess stub was useful. Not useful. If I attack, I'm basically doing 1 damage, right? Because he can attack with Solitude the following turn. If I don't attack, I don't think I get anywhere. So we need to hope for a removal spell or a way to deal with the worship. Second Solitude would probably just be the end of the game. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's just gonna be hard to, like, I just need an answer for worship, basically. So I need a binding. I didn't bring in Tear Asunder, and I should have for Stub. I didn't think of that. How dead Stub is in this matchup. Although I guess I did use it on a path, but Utter Solitude? Yeah, okay. It's probably game. Sweet. Kill a Solitude, I guess. Right, I could put him at 1. That doesn't really get me anywhere. Yeah, I need to bring Tear Asunder in for Stubs. Maybe we still win this, I don't know. Need a top deck well, which I've been top decking okay. Eventually he's gonna draw into something useful though. Okay. Creatures gain indestructible. I guess that's good. So you can attack with Solitude and sack it. Gain 3 life. So he's gonna have the ring tempt him. And then oh, that can't be blocked anyway. Okay. Yeah, okay. Think we lose now? This is just a classic like MTGO League experience. You play the one non-meta matchup that's like just terrible, a terrible matchup, and it's like a top deck Bolt kills Solitude. He can give it indestructible, so that doesn't help. Didn't keep attacking with Samwise or attack with everything. Give it indestructible. Gain 3 life. Does he have another Solitude? No, I'm at 1. That's why he did that. Yep. So that's always how it goes. Again, I think my sideboarding could have been a little better, but at the same time, like I saw good cards. It's just this is I don't know, being able to double Solitude is just such a strong play. And so maybe that's a reason to bring in Rest in Peace just to stop him from doing that. Again, I don't really know. But that was just kind of just, I don't know. We got there game 1. Game 3, I thought we had an aggressive hand, and it just wasn't enough. So, okay, this hand I think is good, so we'll keep, and we'll go from here. Could be Living End. Just play the Foothills. No, it's probably just control. Just unfortunate we didn't have a 1-drop. Or is this the mirror? Okay, halfling. Does he have Spell Pierce? Okay. Feel like he probably has Spell Pierce here. Or Binding, I guess. Got a lot of stubs. Bolt. I guess that was probably Binding, but now we can play and hold up stub. See if she goes to Fairy here. Nissa. Okay. Now we're kind of bad shape here. So I'm trying to think what we want. Probably want double blue. We can't get, so if he goes Omnath, it's pretty bad for me. If he goes Ring, I can hold up something for Ring, so I guess that's what we have to do, huh? I don't think killing Nissa is move right now. If I had a Bolt, I probably would. And I just say if he goes Omnath, I don't know. We'll figure it out. He probably has Binding in hand. Subtlety? That would be unexpected. Also very bad for me. It's like it's just the Omnath list. Yeah, so I guess he's showing probably Omnath in hand because he played Halfling, but he didn't play Halfling turn 1. I guess he wanted the Triome. So can't do anything about Omnath. I can sub a Ring. But I can Tribal Flames and Omnath following turn, so we'll see. Okay, just gonna do that then. I'll do this. So you have Spell Pierce that you've been holding. Floated 1 mana. Like, okay, burn a mana, sweet. No lands either, even better. Okay, Tribal Flames Nissa, hold up stub. Do I care about Nissa? He doesn't have any lands. So he just blocks here. I guess we'll see. I guess I could loot away that land, but I don't know. I kind of like my hand. I'm trying to think. Might just kill Nissa, but maybe that's bad if he just plays Omnath. Maybe I don't care though. Do this again. Three cards in hand. Probably has Omnath or Ring in hand. But maybe he's got Solitude. Maybe he's got, yeah, okay. Or he just has nothing. Okay. Guess my opponent conceded the whole match there. So we'll go on to round 3. Okay, we're playing against Young Dingo. Could be on Scam. He's probably in between rounds in the challenge if he's playing it today. I think we'll keep this hand. Bottom, Flooded Strand. We're Breeding Pool. Bottom Breeding Pool. Unknown matchup. Probably Scam, though. On the draw. Okay, not Scam. So maybe like Titan Shift. Could have... So I think we want to go green-white here. Because he could have Ren 6. We don't want our monkey to get Ren 6'd. Okay, Steve. It's not Ren 6. It's also annoying. Blocks Ragavan. Just trying to think if there's any reason to try dash Ragavan, but I don't think so. He'll just block it with Steve and then sack it, and I won't get anywhere. Waste my turn, so I think we'll just attack. Yep. Yep. Kind of weird to get a plane, so I don't know what he's doing now. But we do have Ragavan, so player Kavu. Don't really have any answers to a Titan or Dryad right now. But we can start looting away stuff next turn. Okay. Still can loot. Yeah, definitely gonna loot away one of these monkeys. Okay, binding is interesting. Maybe we just hold up binding, stop him from drawing again. And then play Scion. Probably what we'll do. So we're gonna wait for him to try tap the ring to fizzle his card draw. That's what he does. He probably knows I'm holding up binding. But I don't really know what his deck's trying to do, so. Assuming he's got ramping, so maybe there's a Titan in there somewhere. But Valakut with basic forest and plains is kind of confusing me. He must have Dryad in the deck. Maybe that's binding. Okay. Still gonna take a lot of damage this turn unless he has another bounce spell or something. Again, I haven't seen like Solitude yet, but I'm assuming he's got some pitch cards if he's playing the Ring. Loot away the second Ragavan. Heath. Okay. Yeah. Yes. We want another red source for sure. Let's just do Savai here. We're one short playing his Ring. It's at 8. See if he has another Ring. Nine cards in hand. I have no idea what his deck's doing. Okay. Wish for a Ring. Wish for Dryad. Wish for Bolt. Okay, Wire Might. Okay. He'll get back the Ring. To draw cards, but his life total is gonna be really low. Maybe loot away Brawler. Loot away Kavu. Loot away something. Loot away Brawler. Okay. I'm trying to think if I should play this Nacatl or just hold up. Maybe I should just play it. I'm worried about life total. Could also like die any turn. Just a 1. So maybe I'm instead to like Scapeshift or something. Wish for another ring. Yeah, that's probably what he's doing. Doesn't have. I guess that's the. I guess he wins. I didn't think he had enough mountains to do that, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, I don't know if I would have played any differently. I think I did what I had to do. He just was able to chain his rings along to win the game on 1 life. Probably Tear Asunder we want. Fluster could be good. Chained could be good. For like Dryad or something. What's not as good? I don't know. Everything seems pretty good, honestly. Maybe Bolt's not super strong here. Something like this. Yeah, so we tried to dig for more answers there. A Bolt or anything would have ended it, but we couldn't find it. So I haven't seen a Bowmaster yet. All right, back for game 2. Maybe we're supposed to play bring in Flusters because of Wish. I think we keep this. It's kind of classic. Do I play Nacatl turn 1 or do I play... What's he most likely to play? Or do I just go Triome turn 1? So I go green, blue. He bolts my Nacatl. Next turn, I don't really do anything. I just play Scion turn 2. That's probably a safer play. Suspend search for tomorrow. I think if it matters here. All right, Scion go. Next turn we play Nacatl and then hold up stub. Expecting him to hold up reprieve here. Or it's interesting. So 14. It comes off suspend. So next turn you can cast Ring. So I probably just want to play my Nacatl. Keep my life total high. You could reprieve it. He doesn't. And we just pass the turn. Okay. Could bolt him now. Because he doesn't have reprieve up. Okay. Second Scion's good. Okay. I don't want to stub that because I think he's got Ring, and I think that's his win con or Wish. So we're just going to hold on to this stub for that. Yep. I think we got there. Okay, so stub pretty good. I think we just keep the rest the same. Eventually, I'll see a Bowmaster. Eventually, you could bring in, I guess, Natural State for like, I don't know. I think it's a little narrow. You hit specifically Dryad, but like nothing else really. Obviously, being on the play. I guess I was on the play last round too. I think, or in game one, that definitely helped there. No, I was on the draw game one. Okay, this hand's good. I think we keep this. I haven't seen a Ren 6 yet, but he's probably running it in the deck. It would make sense. I guess this hand is a little clunky because... So we can get red... I don't know, this hand is kind of clunky. Because I can't play Scion. I don't really play Monkey on the draw. I think we have to mulligan this. Yeah, this hand's better. Keep, put back, Triome. Tomb, maybe. Put back Triome for now. Okay, the classic, do I want to just play Monkey into Ren 6 ping or a Bolt? Probably not. But we haven't seen Ren 6 yet. I think I'm going to go for it. If he has it, he has it. Maybe let's just get red. No, I can't with the... Let's see if he just has Ren 6 and I get Ultimate Punish. No Ren 6. Prismatic Ending, maybe. Probably holding up Reprieve. I think I still jam anyway. Kavus for days. Okay. Prismatic Ending for 2? Yep. Okay. Obviously, it goes Ring here. If he lets me untap, I can Tear Asunder it, but probably not going to happen. Okay, not Ring. And he doesn't have any lands. Interesting. I'm trying to think what I need here. Let's go Savai. And then get basic forest. I think I want to loot any of these away. I could. He doesn't have a land, so I don't think I'm as worried about One Ring. I could Tear Asunder this. No, I don't want to Tear Asunder now. I think I want to attack. Could loot away Nacatl, although Nacatl's like pretty good, so. Oh no, I don't have a blue source. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I really messed that up. I was trying to not have to shock. Yeah, I should have gotten. I needed to get. I don't know. Discard Nacatl. Try to find like permission or something. That's not correct. Okay, now I look smart. Yeah, I just mad I had to shock here though. It's a 15. Yeah, so I missequenced there and did some damage to myself. Which is not exactly what you wanted to do. Now we have Tear Asunder and Stub Up. Probably gonna wish for a Valakut. All right, looks like we got there. Yeah, we could have Tear Asunder the Dryad, but probably we just swing through for 10 and keep up Tear Asunder for Ring. All right, on to round 4. All right, I think this is a keep back for round 4. This is our first Bowmaster appearance, so we'll keep this, and then we're just going to lead with Triome here, most likely, so that we can get our black source. But if there's something we have to bolt, then we'll bolt it and then play Kavu. Okay. Blooming Marsh. So it's probably Yawgmoth. He could be holding up Fatal Push, which would be a reason not to play my Kavu. So I could shock in Breeding Pool, pass. He's holding up Fatal Push. I just eat it, I guess. I don't have a way to protect my Kavu next turn anyway, so I think we'd have to jam and pray. No, my Kavu. Okay. All right, so far so good. It's Yawgmoth. Yep, Wall Roots. I guess it's the classic, like, do I Tribal Flames Wall Roots? Probably not. I probably maybe loot away this basic, loot away this fetch land, get another red source. Maybe loot away the basic. Yeah, I get Godless Shrine, which is interesting. So he's at 15. He could go Grist next turn. So I probably want to save the Tribal Flames for Yawgmoth. Although playing Monkey could be bad right now. If we shock in Godless Shrine, it's going to be pretty obvious what we're doing, I think. Maybe something like this, and then we'll just play Bowmasters plus Bolt to kill Yawgmoth if we have to. There indeed is the Yaugers. See what it tries to do here. So if I bolt the Yaugers now, he can pay 1 life, sacrifice it to kill my Bowmaster. Kind of 2 for 1ing myself. Although I'm like so far ahead that maybe that's fine. The alternative is just to wait a turn and play Bowmaster. Wait a turn, Tribal Flames Yawgmoth and not care. Although doing the Tribal Flames to face is probably better. I'm gonna do this. Oh, wait. I just messed that up, actually. I was supposed to ping Yawgmoth. Okay, that's alright, though, actually. Bowmasters in play is, like, pretty handy. Okay, now we're feeling pretty comfortable. Tribal Flames Yawgmoth. He could replay it. Dash Monkey's not great. Tribal Flames Yawgmoth attack with everything. Seems pretty good. Maybe it was too greedy. And I should have a dash Ragavan here too. Yeah, that's probably smarter. Yeah, maybe just a second Yawgmoth in hand, and I should have just used the Bowmasters and saved. I don't know. Okay, that's not what I would expected. He's at 5. Any reason to play this monkey now? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it was the cleanest playing. I think I definitely could have done something better here. Maybe Shieldred. Looks like Shieldred, okay. So he's still gonna... It's not all that scary, actually. He wants to trade Shieldred for Kavu. Go ahead. Get second red source here. Red-blue. Okay. We're just going to dash Monkey here, attack with everything, loot away the Foothills. Although I don't want to attack with this Bowmaster, actually. Scarred Foothills. Okay, that might be game. We'll see how he blocks. Okay. Still should be game. Really surprised he slow rolled that one that long. So yeah, I think I wanted to ping Yawgmoth plus Bolt. Would have been the better play, and I would have retained Tribal Flames. So I think this was not the most optimal line, but it was also fine. All right, on the draw against a deck like this, I think we do want Celestial Purge. And do we want Chained? Chained could be good, I think. Veil on the draw. Oof, what's not as good? I think Ragavan's like just not as good on the draw. It's kind of matchup. Stub is definitely less good. Bolt, maybe one less Tribal Flames. Well, I do like Tribal Flames as answers. Maybe something like this. Try something like this. I think Veil on the play is probably where I want to be at, but not on the draw. I used to bring Rest in Peace in this matchup, but I feel like they've trimmed on the Undying creatures to like fit everything else. So I kind of don't know that's amazing. I think maybe something like this. Okay, we got the one lander, so I'm gonna mulligan this. One lander. Keep. Bottom two cards. Maybe Stub plus Sacred Foundry. Maybe I should have hold on to Stub, but I just don't think it's that as good in this matchup. He's got a lot of creatures. Starts with Nurturing Peatland, so there's this halfling. Can we top deck a Bolt here? You could just go Grist, which isn't great for me. Turn 2. Bowmaster, okay. So this means he doesn't have... It's kind of an interesting choice for his first land. Does he not have another land? Maybe he just kept one lander with halfling. There's his other land. Just surprised he would lead with Peatland. Maybe he just drew it. Because you don't want to like, be paying that life every turn. Thinking Grist here would be bad. Looking like Grist. Hapatra. Okay. Probably just have to kill Hapatra. Young Wolf. Okay, now we're in the awkward position just being on the draw and our hands full of 2 drops. So now we're just going to be like, we're going to just lose. I top deck Bolt or Chained or something. Okay, Bowmaster. So I guess it's bad if he has Bowmaster too, and I just try to play my Bowmaster. I could just play Kavu. That would stop the Bowmaster on Bowmaster line. If he plays Grist, that'd be the worst. So if I play Kavu, I'm just totally blown out by Grist. By Bowmaster, it's less of a Grist blowout, but it's still like not great. I think I'm gonna try to Bowmaster here. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe it's just like take the safe play and Tribal Flames, or just jam Kavu. See if he has Grist. Okay, no Grist. Okay, so his hand is empties his hand. It's bad if he has exactly Fatal Push. I don't think he does, though. Could be wrong. Alright, we got rid of the Patra, which is good for us. The rest of his board doesn't do a whole lot. Okay. Could be an argument to play Brawler here instead of Kavu, but I think Kavu loot's too good. And I still have an answer for Yawgmoth if he goes that route. So he just doesn't have payoffs. Well, here we go. Chord for Yawgmoth. Okay. So we have Tribal Flames next turn. He has a lot of creatures to sacrifice. So this will trigger Bowmaster. And Binding on Yawg instead of Tribal Flames. You could get Yawgmoth back. Could play a second Bowmaster, ping the wolf. Box here. Bad if he has Boseiju, I guess. It's the worst case. We're just going to Tribal Flames here. Play around Boseiju. Again, he'll draw a bunch of cards, but I have a Binding next turn. Try to shrink my Kavu. Sack his board to do it. I think I'm going to loot away. All these cards are kind of good, though. May discard Brawler. Try to find land. Okay, it's not land. Good card, though. I mean, he like wiped his board, so maybe he thinks that's a good trade, but I still have a lot of answers in hand. Just need a second land. That's not Yawgmoth. Bowmaster, ping. Doesn't really help that much, huh? I think Binding help. He's probably gonna what chord for something the end of turn. I just play Scion to get lifelink. Not the worst idea. Hardcast Force of Vigor? Probably not. Okay. He doesn't have any flyers, so he can't really deal with Scion. So he has to like win next turn. So we'll see. You can get Shieldred, gain some life, I guess. That's 6. You go Shieldred here. Could have removal spell too, obviously. Expecting a chord for something. Boseiju. Okay. Again, flying. Oh, maybe he's going to do the tapping for that removal spell. Or does he have another Bowmaster? Still won't be enough. Endurance, okay. So I can't kill him this turn. Binding Endurance, though. Get him to 2. That's pretty good, actually. Maybe it's more correct to just let this trade happen. And like hold up binding because I just bind Yawgmoth, so he doesn't kill me with his combo. That might have been more correct. Could have put him at 1 life though with Tribal Flames, so he can't even do his combo. He has Force of Vigor. I think that's fine. Nope. I mean, he's gonna go to 2, so he's gonna. I guess he can still do his combo, so I can still lose here. Yeah, maybe that was not necessary. I could have just traded the Endurance and then put him at 1 life. Because he can cord. I guess if he has double cord and I just lose. Yeah, maybe my line was too greedy. Could have Tribal Flames him and then had lethal with Bowmaster the following turn. Because he cords for Yawgmoth. Is he going to cord again for Blood Artist? Or do something for Blood Artist? Oh, okay, that's not going to do it. Unless he can draw a bunch of cards. You can put him at 1. Again, still put him at 1. That was his plan. Okay. All right, looks like we got there. I guess he could have Force of Vigor. That's like the only thing that would save him here. Is that 2? All right, looks like we got there again. I don't know if it was. I thought he was going to cord for Yawgmoth, but he was at such low life. I don't know if I played that the most cleanly. I think I got kind of stuck on 2 lands, but we still got there. Sounds very good in this matchup because of the flying. He doesn't have any way to block it other than Endurance. But I still think you could make the argument. I don't know. It ended up working out. I think keeping my Scion alive is pretty good because it's, a 4-mana flyer that he can't really deal with. I think that was worth it. All right, on to round 5. Back for round 5. We're sitting at 3-1. We had that tough round 1 loss against the Death and Taxes with Samwise Stouthearted. So hopefully we can get a 4-1 here with Bowmaster. We're going to mulligan. Oh, this is so awkward. So we go Savai turn 1. Turn 2, play 4-3 Brawler. I'll probably keep this. And then put back Plains and just hope that we draw another fetch land. Then this hand's good. I'll go Sacred Foundry. Is this burn? This is burn. So we have... we'll get a land here. Okay. Get a monkey instead. So I think we're just gonna have to eat it and go Triome here. We might take too much damage from this Goblin Guide, but that's what we're gonna have to do at this point. I don't think it's correct to play 1/1 Nacatl to just try to block a Goblin Guide. If the opponent has another Goblin Guide, then I'll be sad. Although next turn we can potentially go Nacatl plus Ragavan to try to trade with his creatures. which is probably what we'll do. Usually he'll get pretty scared of Ragavan. See what other creatures he's got. Swift Spear, okay. Lava Spike, okay. Nishoba Brawler, which we're going to shuffle away anyway. Down to 11. Down to 10. Basic, okay. Nacatl go. Ragavan go. So we'll try to have Nacatl block Swift Spear and Ragavan block Goblin Guide, but one of them might get killed by the Searing Blaze. We will see. Okay, no Searing Blaze, it looks like. Rolling Vortex. Okay, don't really care about that one that much. Okay. We could get 5 types for Scion, but that's like kind of risky at this point. Could Tribal Flames this Swift Spear and then attack with everything. Okay, so our options are we could fetch Triome, go to 8, play Scion of Draco, and then try to attack with everything, see what he blocks. I'm going to attack with everything. We're going to be aggressive here. I guess we played Scion to give Monkey first strike. That probably would have been smarter, huh? Yeah. That would have definitely been smarter. Yeah, that was stupid. That was actually a really big misplay. We'll go to 8. Oh, that was so stupid. He would have had to double block or something. Why am I such an idiot? Yep, that was a bad exchange. Okay, so 12. I'm at 8. So if he attacks the Goblin Guide, I have to block. Oh man, I'm so mad about that. Not giving Monkey first strike. That was so stupid. I'm at 4. I'm at 3. Nacatl. Okay, we'll attack with everything. Yeah, that was bad. That was so bad, that trade. I could have had Monkey still alive. Probably won this game. Can he bolt in response to this trigger? I guess so, right? It's the beginning of the upkeep trigger, though. I guess he can. It's unfortunate for me. Yep, like that Monkey literally made the difference. This is the beginning of the upkeep, though, but I guess he can still bolt in response. Oh, he had to pay 1 life with his land. Nice. Okay. All right, we got there. All right, but still, yeah, that was a misplay there. That was almost bad. Okay, Bowmaster, what's not as good here? I just usually bring the Flusters and like maybe just 2 Tribal Flames. Tribal Flame's good, but on the draw it can be harder to like have the mana to like shock and stuff. Rest is probably fine. Okay, well, we got bailed out by our punt, but obviously I should have played Scion first, and he probably has to just take the hit from Monkey, and that's 2 more damage. Okay, back for game 2 here. Ooh, this is a little awkward, right? I think I need basic forest here. Otherwise, I can't really play much. See, it is 4 types though, and I don't know. I think I could try to let this hand fly because I'm like Bowmaster turn 2, or Fluster, or Bolt and Fluster. So I actually do have some plays. So I actually think I'm going to keep this, even though it doesn't have green mana, but I only have 1 green spell right now. And this is also no fetches, means I take less damage from my lands. So I should only take like 2 damage from in the first few turns. Okay, so the opponent leads with Sunbaked Canyon. So they only have 1 land. Okay, so they have a 1-lander, Goblin Guide. Shows me Overgrown Tomb, and I get Windswept Heath. Okay, so we could go forest here. Doesn't really get us anywhere, so I think we just do this. Next turn I have to decide between like Bolt versus Bowmaster versus something else for a removal spell. Probably Tomb, huh? Because I'm gonna just get basic forest here, I think. Because next turn I could Bolt Goblin Guide plus play Nacatl. It's just the worst. WD is good too. Of course, he knows I have stub, so he should like play around it. Here, okay, he kept a 1-lander, so we're just definitely gonna just bolt this and then play basic forest probably, especially with like we actually can't hold up Fluster and do that. Could just play Nacatl. It's another 2nd land, so I think we're just gonna bolt plus. Question is, do I shock here? I think I do. Seems unintuitive, but I think I do. Could I have Deflecting Palm? No, I think this is fine. I also have Binding up, actually. Might bind here. Maybe I didn't need to get the blue source there because I could have just shocked. But now I can just like play Steam Vents tapped, not take any more damage. Okay, now he might have Searing Blaze online. Looks like what it is, which is kind of bad for me. Okay, not what I thought it was going to be. Go to 4. I'm going to have to probably start attacking. Okay, we have a lot of counters here. So I'm dead to double burn spell. But if I shock, I'm still dead to go to 2. guess I'm not dead. I'm dead to double burn spell if I don't shock. If I do shock, all right, I guess we have to shock. Maybe I didn't play this correctly. It's possible. He has 2 burn spells in hand, so I basically can never tap these 2 blue sources. Kavu is interesting. Five. We'll play Bowmaster if he plays a creature. I guess we might still lose this game. I wasn't supposed to shock when I did. Just really thinking about this one now. Probably dead though. I mean, presumably he's got one more burn spell. Just wasn't quite enough. I wonder if I had a way to sequence it better. All right, I guess he didn't have another burn spell, so that was it. I still don't think I sequenced that correctly. But anyway, looks like we got the 4-1. Yeah, so Bowmasters, I guess they did some good work against like matchups that can be tricky otherwise, which is like ring decks, Omnath, or sorry, you know, like Omnath ring decks, but also like Yawgmoth, which draws a lot of cards, like even Murktide, which we didn't play this thing. I could see how it's good against Murktide. So we ended up with the 4-1 with the only loss in that to that Death and Taxes list, which definitely is a tough matchup because they have land destruction along with like you know, Solitude plus Prismatic Ending plus like Flicker effects with, you know, or like reanimate effects, things like that. So that's definitely a tough matchup for us. But other than that, the deck felt pretty good. You know, Bowmasters didn't do a ton, but it did enough. And I think it adds another kind of dimension to the deck. So I think it's pretty cool. So overall, I actually like the deck a lot. I think I'll definitely play again that same list. Felt pretty strong in the sideboard. I know, again, we didn't see a ton of different matchups, but from what I played, it felt pretty good. So I guess that's why people like this card right now. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of content. You can go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.